Okay, May 28th. In 1830, President Andrew Jackson signs the Indian Removal Act. And what this did was an attempt to resettle the Native American tribes that were in that southeastern part of the United States, that Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, all those areas where the tribes were at, and forcibly move them out of that into areas west of the Mississippi that were owned by the federal government, because immigrants and white settlers wanted to take over those lands as their own. And so this led to the Trail of Tears, which thousands of Native Americans died. By some counts, a third of the Choctaw Nation died as part of this forced removal. The removal was carried on during the Jackson administration, and then his successor, Martin Van Buren, continued the policy. So certainly not a high point in American humanitarian history, and certainly not up to Reagan's standard of the shining city on the hill. But at that time, the push was, the feeling was that these Native Americans were an inferior race and just needed to be pushed out. That it was inevitable, and so they might as well just go. So that's what happened today. In 1830, President Andrew Jackson signs the Indian Removal Act that eventually led to the Trail of Tears and the Seminole Wars that happened afterwards. So that's what I have for you today. I will see you tomorrow.